Sorry about this, just a sec. Check. Check. Damn it. Check. Check. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can't hear you. Check. Check. Check.
Yep.
Affirmative. Loud and clear.
Check, check. Okay, I think we're good now. You guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Excellent.
we can still hear you.
Excellent. Well, I couldn't hear you. That was a problem. Anyway, I think we are good to go with slight technical issues. Sorry about that. But welcome back to the Tomb of Annihilation, gentlemen. Nice to be here with you once again. Let's do that. All right, so discovered Omu. Good stuff. Had a bit of a look around Omu. This is where we can pick it up this week. You discovered a puzzle cube inside of this temple. You've noticed there's another temple over here. Big pool of lava in the way. More areas to explore up here. So, mighty band of adventurers. What would you like to do?
I'm thinking we should stay on this side for now. It feels like that there might be another way to get to that temple that's on the other side of the lava, maybe?
Yeah, I agree. Let's finish this side. If nothing else, if we need to beat a hasty retreat, we know it's clear.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, great plan.
Okay.
So should we just kind of maybe spiral around, or more like kind of zigzag from where we're at to cover everything, as opposed to random, I guess.
Dealer's choice.
Zigzag around sounds kind of random to me, but
Well, I meant like kind of like go across, or
Yeah, I
we
think
go
start
around.
heading west. Yeah.
Yeah, or up the straw,
Okay.
all that.
Oh, that clarifies it. Thank you. The first one was good. The first
crap.
one that's
I
just
think-
got deleted was good.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize I had the ability to delete the marker.
That's
too
right.
bad. K2, make a saving throw.
Yeah, yeah. You all die or in complete darkness.
So I'll put it on. So you're looking to, I guess, investigate those two buildings first, then carry on? Oh, yeah, I guess you don't see one of the buildings. But anyway, that sounds like... where's your marker gone?
I accidentally deleted it,
Oh.
not knowing I could.
Wow, you really did a number on it.
Oh dear,
I
I've got
know.
a
I
visitor.
pretty much ruined the game.
yeah, make sure You gotta make sure Eric does not have that ability.
I'm working, Riley.
But can I at least say hello?
Okay, say hello.
Does-
Check that out.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good,
Hi,
actually.
Riley.
Awesome.
Is this a live stream?
It is. We're all live.
You're famous. You're on the internet, Riley.
I know.
But he's
Yes.
trying to kill us.
Okay.
Bye.
Off you go.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys,
Have a
bye.
good night.
All right, that was Riley. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, you deleted the marker. Let me put the marker back on.
I'm pretty sure it was Rock that deleted the marker.
Ah, it's all good.
You know, I'm half Amish, so there's no way I could have done that.
What you mean you deleted the that line, but there we go. Okay, we'll shrink it down a bit. That's a bit big. Okay, so you're looking to head over into this compound here, by the sounds of things.
Yep, I think the marker doesn't give us visibility, unfortunately.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
have to change that. I really did mess things up.
Okay, that's all right.
Some people's children.
I know.
Um,
So rude.
controlled by all players dynamically to...
I have no respect for other people's property, apparently.
Okay,
There we go.
all right. Okay, no more deleting. That's almost a TPK material, deleting your entire party. That's not suggested. But anyway, you make a switch around to the west, and you come across this compound here. And the smoke drifts lazily from a walled compound. The gate, right here, lies in splinters and scorch marks deface the buildings. Near the center of the compound is a plaza, this one here, littered with charred human corpses. And one of the corpses is being torn apart by a pack of wild dogs.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Should we intervene, gentlemen? It looks like this is fresh, so whatever. I mean, there's still smoke, right? This must have not happened too long ago.
If they dead, we leave alone. Make meal for dogs.
Normally I would say, well, I don't know what
disagree.
I would say. But I feel like if we're looking for these cubes, we probably can't just bypass this place.
I can't leave any
Come on.
stone unturned. Might be a cube under it.
That's right.
Someone use
like
magic
K2.
to find magic.
I'm sorry, Anyoka, what did you say?
Someone use magic to find magic.
I don't yet have the ability to do that. Sorry to disappoint. Maybe later. I'll do some praying and I might have that ability.
The dogs continue to tear the corpse to shreds as you debate what to do.
Is there? Does it look like these corpses have? I mean, they're burnt up? Like, do they have clothing or armor on? Can we tell?
Some of them have been burnt. Just looking from a distance, it doesn't sound like you want to approach the dogs. And some of them have some type of like blood, which wouldn't be indicative of a fireball, for instance.
Okay. I'm going to intervene.
Okay.
And Yoka have idea.
Yes, Yoka?
Out of character, we have a cube, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Give in Yoka cube, please.
Sure. I'll hand you the cube. I don't know if I even had the cube, but I will give it to you.
Yoko, hold out cube. Ask dogs. See cube like this?
So no, what cube? What's cube? No cube. Not interested in a cube. Apparently they've never seen one. And ow, they rip off part of the face of the corpse on the floor.
Dogs say no see cube.
Well, I don't know how. I mean, they're not really looking for one either.
No, but they would remember C cube like this.
Well, the other cube was basically hidden, right? What else is? I mean, are there buildings intact in here, in this plaza?
Yeah, they're in ruins like most of Omu, but you could definitely go in them and have a look around as the dogs continue to attack and the man's jaw is removed.
Nasty. I'm gonna ready my sword and approach slowly to the dogs, just close enough to detect magic.
If you're ritually casting that's going to take 10 minutes, which is lots of eating time.
Nope, I will cast it using a spell slot.
Okay, so you cast Detect Magic. How long does that last? So for up to 10 minutes. So your Detect Magic goes out and you reach out, looking for signs. Don't find anything.
Okay.
Nothing was detected, rather.
Does the cube give off music? Music or magic?
That's a good question. There's an aura of abjuration magic among on the cube.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should poke around here while my detect magic is up, and perhaps we will get a ping on another cube or something else, perhaps. So I'm gonna start going around to, I guess, the buildings. Well, just kind of sweeping around the complex to see if anything pings.
And Rock will, I'll stay within like 5 feet of K2 so he can focus on that while I watch his back.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Rock.
So K2 and Rock, you kind of do a circle around. We'll see if that reveals anything. What's the rest of you doing? Leopold and the rest of you?
I'll kind of stay with the dogs and make sure they're just focused on their meal.
Okay. Leopold? Mr. Muted Leopold?
I'm gonna stay in the center, basically around there, also, just hang out. Since they're searching themselves, and I'll just keep like an eye contact, like eye distance with them, if as long as I can see where they're at.
Okay.
Chat with them as they're walking around.
Cool, so just kind of covering them like with a bow, for instance, and if anything attacks them, get ready to shoot.
Boomerangs or just in magic and just hanging out in the back, yeah.
Sure. And Carrick?
I think I'll follow K2 and Rock.
Okay, cool. Dogs continue to feed. So you do a quick search around the compounds. I say you don't detect anything magical, but when you do get to this building here, you discover something a little bit different. Well, first of all, you count up. There's some corpses here. There's corpses all over the place. At a rough count, you think there's about 30 corpses of them. 7 of them kind of look like porters, like maybe porters brought all the way from Port Nyanzaru during the typical Cholton fashions and the very dark skin and so on. And there's about 20 soldier types dressed in armor, swords. Maybe they're mercenaries, you don't know. But the thing you notice that sticks out the most is the corpse of 3 people dressed in red robes. And one final thing you notice in this final building is that a glaive has been thrust into the remains of a burnt-out pyre. Charred snake skulls and blackened inhuman vertebrae are lashed to the spear. On a wall nearby, his symbol has been daubed in ash. A snake curled in a spiral, gripping a circle in its jaws. For those people who are searching, can you please make me a religion check? Oh, look at you, K2. Not look at you, Rock. Carrick was searching as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, 1 second here. I did not have my sheet up. Character.
Rock, no idea. But both K2 and Carrick, you recognize it. It's the symbol of Dender the Night Serpent. What is Dender the Night Serpent? Noted for devouring the world.
That sounds ominous.
And
Okay.
yeah, and yeah, Dender the Night Serpent. That's what you'll get for a 19. Devourer of the world.
So this pyre is basically was to burn these inhuman remains and charred snake skulls. Is that fair? What we're seeing here?
The DM has no comment.
No.
It's
There's
up to you
just
to
so
work
much
out, right?
to look at. Yeah. There's just so much to look at. I am very interested in these red-robed creatures, humanoids. I'm going to check them out first.
Okay. Well, you do a quick search of them. They're all human. A red robe might suggest a wizard, because otherwise why wouldn't she be wearing armor? And you do a quick search, maybe expecting to find a spell book, spell components. Apart from the robe, nothing on them. And you do a quick search of these mercenaries as well. I think I probably described a little wrong, but any armor, any weapons, daggers, anything like that could be useful is just gone. Not there.
That's gone. Okay.
How fresh are the corpses? Can we tell that?
Make a medicine check.
I'm gonna participate. I'm gonna help you, Rock.
Medicine. All right.
Okay.
I'm equally bad at medicine.
K2.
I probably would be trying to assess that.
Yeah. K2, the cleric comes through with a 22. They're fresh. Maybe 2 days, 2 to 3 days.
Okay. And no magical pinging off the glaive.
Nope, just appears to be a mundane glaive.
Right. I personally, gentlemen, wouldn't touch that glaive. It doesn't ping magical, but who knows? It could be cursed or something. Not opposed to taking a closer look. However, my gut is telling me that we should shoo these dogs away.
Is someone out there? Hello? You hear from some pile of rubble in this room. Is anybody out there? Please! Help!
I will, I'm gonna head over there. Yes? Who is that?
My name is Orvix. Please, I've been trapped here for some time. And you see there's a collapsed section of the wall, and you just see through it there's a person there who looks like this. And he's trapped under the rubble. This is, please, free me, I'm very thirsty. Please,
Leopold hear
let
this
me
from
out.
where he was at, or would just be...
Sorry, what was that?
Would Leopold hear him from where he's at, or is it just these
Oh,
guys?
sure,
would hear
sure.
that?
You're following them from a distance, right? Ready to shoot something if it attacked them. So yes, absolutely Leopold hears.
I will. I'll start unburying him.
Be careful,
What-
don't
what
drop
as
the
a-
wall.
Sorry.
I cannot stand. Just please be careful.
I will be very careful, and as I'm trying to lift off the things, I'm saying, what happened here?
Please, free me. I will tell you all you want to know. Just get me out of this rubble and water, please. Take your time, please.
Oh, Rock gets in and starts moving some of the rubble as well. So come on, guys, we need to help him.
We're going in.
Okay, so anybody who wants to can help free this guy. It's not so many. It's trapped under many pieces of broken wall and rubble. But you divide it up into a lot of simple, smaller tasks, moving one kind of rock, boulder, ruined wall at a time. And eventually, the man's, blessings upon you. Oh, I thought I was a goner there for sure. Please, I will answer your questions, but I'm desperate for some water. Please, some water.
I'll give him some of my water skin that I haven't touched myself.
And he greedily gobbles it up. That classic movie trope. He drinks it and spills half of it, but he glugs it down and whoops. And he says, thank you. That is very, very kind of you. My name is Orvex Orcamus. It is a pleasure to meet you.
So, Orvix, so what happened here? Let's start with that. Looks like there was a great battle.
Great battle is one word for it. Massacre is another one. You see, I serve as a scribe and translator for the Red Wizards. Are you familiar with the Red Wizards?
I have heard of them before.
If anybody would like to make a history check, I suspect players know, but maybe characters don't.
Actually, I don't really remember,
Oh.
so I guess we'll do a history check. Eric doesn't remember. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Don't remember history either.
Oh, Rock.
Supposedly Rock knows something.
So
Yeah.
this is what I'll tell you. This is not what Orvik says, but Red Wizards, the infamous Red Wizards of Thay, they come from a place far to the east of the Sword Coast. They're noted for one thing in particular. They like dead things. Like who have visited Thay, their servants are skeletons, there are zombies, there are liches. They're very much worshippers of the dead. They see no problem with bringing things back to life. Over the 16, they've tried to take over the world several times. Generally considered a nasty kind of group of individuals, given that they worship the dead, have no problem like dying and being brought to something. It's just all part of the cycle according to them. So that's what Rak will know. Everyone else, you can do what you like with that, but that information is just privy to Rak at the moment. So
I share some of that after he's done with his monologue.
Okay. So yes, I'm a scribe and translator for the Red Wizards of Thay. They brought me here as a translator. I mean, they know that there was a language here, Old Omuan. I can't even say it. It's how exhausted I am. But, yeah, we were here. We were using this as a base of operations. And they were desperate to find something called puzzle cubes. I'm not sure if they succeeded, but they were after something called the puzzle cubes. When we were attacked, they didn't have any. But we were attacked by 1T. I mean, we were 30-odd altogether. And we were assaulted by maybe 40, 50 of these creatures. We fought valiantly, but it was too much in the end. And by the grace of the gods, I've survived. So,
Wow.
that is a no small thanks to you, so thank you.
So, are there more of you somewhere else in Omu or on this continent, or is this the entirety of your group?
Well, how many bodies of red wizards did you find?
There were 3 I saw.
Well, when we were attacked, there was at least 10. So presumably some have survived, and presumably they're out there searching for more puzzle cubes.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, maybe. Are you strong enough to move? Because maybe it would probably be safest for you to stay with us, and maybe we can reunite you with the remaining Red Wizards.
Well, let me be clear. I hold no true loyalty to the wizards. They abandoned me while they knew I was still alive. So I not consider them friends, but I would be honored to stay with you. Because the only reason I agreed to this expedition is... I mean, look at it. We're in an ancient city, not visited by... well, many, except from the 1T, I guess. It's fascinating. I'm interested to explore. I'm afraid I'm not good with a bow, an arrow, or a sword even. I know no magic, but I am very good at translating. I have much knowledge.
Well, I must confer with my party, but I would I feel like if it was up to me, we would take you with us for your own safety, and perhaps in exchange for your translation services.
Of course. If you have some food to spare, I will just eat a bit while you confer. It's perfectly reasonable. I thank you once again.
Of course, I will give him one of my rations.
Okay. He consumes it greedily. And he kind of goes off into a far corner of the temple, giving you guys space.
Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, I wouldn't want to leave him here by himself. I think he would be killed for certain. He could come in handy for translating.
I think we need to bring him with just to preserve his life. He
I agree.
can translate something with this forest, that's great, but we can't leave him to die.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll try. I mean, we have lost several of our party members already, but it wasn't from lack of trying.
We do great with friends.
So we are picking up
right.
another stray. Is that what you were saying?
I know, Salita. It's and he's not going to be useful in a fight, but he does speak Omuian. Oh, I can't say that, but that could come in handy here.
Well, it is true. I believe we used comprehend languages, did we not, to try and translate some of the previous messages?
This is true.
It
This
would
is true.
save us
I
doing that
could
at
use
least.
that, but I would feel guilty if we left him here on his own. I don't think he would survive long.
The last thing we did with the frog people, and you talking, and this guy talking, and this guy going, that was crazy. If we can have one person that just goes back and forth, that'd be much easier, I think, right?
Very true. Good
I
point.
agree
David.
with you, Leopold.
That's a good point to Leopold.
Should we check these bodies that are being consumed by the dogs here? I just feel like we should. It just see. I don't know.
I'm gonna add a character. Are you a rogue?
No. That's
I want to search the dead bodies. Like that's
well. Out of character. It's just that Malcolm mentioned it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like going, okay, so maybe there's something going on with those bodies.
gotcha.
I'm gonna go over and just. I'm sure they'll come back. I'm sure. I'm gonna shoo these dogs away
Okay, make an animal handling check.
with sword in hand.
Animal handling or intimidation, up to you.
Ooh. I'm gonna do.
I can go help you and do some intimidation.
That's true. Maybe if we go together, there'll be 2 of us, and I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy to make my voice not too loud because I don't want it echoing throughout this area, but just louder than normal.
Okay. So you can both make intimidation checks, or one of you at advantage. Up to you.
I'm gonna let you do that at an advantage there, Rock.
And I'll roll again.
As you approach, kind of waving swords, going "Kyar," and K2's voice booming a little bit louder, the dogs scurry away and run, I don't know, off into these bushes to the north of where you are, leaving the bodies behind.
Why you do that? Why you do that? They just eating.
I know. My gut told me to check this pile of bodies. They'll come back, I'm sure. So I'm gonna poke around a little bit, see if there's anything of interest in this gory mess.
Well, it is a bit more gory now as the dogs fed while you guys, went about your business. There is mercenaries here. Looks like some bearers and a red wizard here as well. This is the 3 total, including this one. And you kind of go through this grisly scene. You see some of them bear bite marks. Some of them actually make a medicine check. K2.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, well,
it's
even
it's too gory.
or maybe. But even with a 7, you know that some of them have been burnt and some of them have been bitten. That's what you get with a 7. I mean, it's not hard to notice that. But you go through the corpses, kind of shuffling them aside. And once again, all notable things like spell books. Maybe they're wearing jewelry. If they were, they're not wearing it now. No swords, no armor. Just like presumably the soldiers. You can tell maybe by their calloused hands. They've been stripped of everything that could be conceivably useful.
Well, my gut was wrong.
I think I was saying it more than once
better.
because if I saw a body being consumed by a dog, I'd probably want to shoo the dog off. I understand, Kate. Understand Inyoka's point of view, though. Circle of life, right, Inyoka?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And K2, I'm thinking he probably, I mean, as a Warforged, he probably, it doesn't register as gruesome for him. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. So it's really Rock and Carrick and Leopold who are like, those guys are sick for letting those dogs eat. And
Oh, what Yoka said was very irrational. I mean, I'm a farmer, man. I get it. I do. I totally get it. Things die so things live. It's okay.
it makes
If
sense.
they weren't my buddy, were they your buddy?
We don't have any humans in the party anyway, so
That's true. It's
Yeah,
like,
right. Those things probably hated Haragons.
right.
Yeah.
They hate dragonborns, so
yeah.
Right on. And while they're all doing that, when they're walking away, shooting away the dogs, I'm gonna grab that glaive and pick it up, and come out with it.
Okay, you grab the glaive. It's a perfectly normal
Yeah,
glaive.
I didn't hear anything you said about it, K2. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Okay.
It's something that's kind of cool. It's got reach. I'm like poking the distance with it. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm gonna add it to my inventory.
Okay, you have a glaive.
In case it was anything. That's why I was making sure you know I
nice
have it.
blade, man.
As you're grabbing the glaive, Leopold, the guy says, "Do you want to know what happened here with the glaive and everything?"
Sure.
So
I always like a story.
after the battle, I mean, I kept quiet under this wall. It was all that I could do. And the 1T burned their dead comrades, arranged the bones into, I guess, a spirit pole, and made this effigy of sorts. So that's what the 1T did with their deceased.
What do you, Orvex? What do you know of the Yonti? Are they, I mean, did you have contact with them previously, or did they just attack out of nowhere?
We did see people, or 1T, I guess they were keeping an eye on us, and maybe they attacked us when they thought they were weak. I mean, I think that the mistake that the Red Wizards made, and maybe other people have made, is thinking the city is abandoned. It is far from abandoned. I think it is probably more truthful to say this is a city of 1T.
Do you know where they are in the city? It sounds like you did some exploring. Do they have a place that? Are you aware of where they might be located?
There's a much larger complex to the northeast, kind of erected around a big circular a wall. I believe the 1T have a base of operations below that area.
Oh, very good. And the temple in the middle of the lava, did the Red Wizards go there?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Is there? So you didn't go there, but was there any plans to go there, and any ideas on how to get there?
Not that I'm aware of. As I said, they're very interested in the puzzle cubes. Have you found any of the cubes yourselves?
We've heard of the cubes, but K2 is such a bad liar, but he doesn't want to reveal this.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see if Leopold does, and I rolled a 1. So
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go like, yeah, just over there though, that temple we got one.
Well, well, that's great. Keep it close. I mean, they were talking about 9 of these things. If you want,
Did
I
they
guess,
have any?
No, they didn't. But they were searching for them. They were desperate for them. As I said, I have no loyalty to them. I would suggest moving quickly as you can. But also being stealthy and avoid the 1T if possible.
That's some very good advice. And for us, let's keep the cube, the one we have, a secret. What do you think, Leopold? We don't want outsiders to know.
All right, he seems so nice though.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
it's okay.
no.
It's okay. He seems really nice. I'll try.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're right. You're right.
He's good. No, you're fine, Leopold. I think we can trust Orvex.
Orvex. And you, Harangon, I like you.
I think you said the wizards with the dead people. Wasn't that Rock you told us about like that? He's working with those wizards with dead people. Yeah, I like him.
I don't know if we can trust the Red Wizards, but I think we can trust Orvex.
I said I was hired as a scribe and a translator. I do not worship the dead, to say the least. Rather
Do you happen
avoid
to
the whole
have
situation.
do you happen to have your scribed material so far?
Unfortunately, I do not. That was lost. And what I can tell you is there is a great deal of flooding to the north of here. Many of the structures are underwater. As I said, there's a large circular compound. The wizard suspected the one T used that as a base of operations. That is as much as I know. It is not a far. It is a very much a truth that I literally owe you my life, and I will repay you as best I can. I will be as honest as I can, and of course, any translation you wish to do, I will be more than happy to.
Well, it looks like the Yuan-Ti picked this place clean, but is there any hidden places in here that we should check out? Or places maybe the Yuan-Ti didn't.
Well, I think anything that was useful, probably the Red Wizards got it to start with. I mean, this literally was their base of operations.
Fair enough. They probably would not have left. The remaining Red Wizards probably would not have left without the valuables of any kind. So, yes. Yeah. Well, should we carry on then, gentlemen?
We're gonna go pull your psychic. I think. So we have like dead wizards we're worried about here, or no, red wizards, and then like Yuan-Ti. Should we like maybe be really quiet and stealth around, like be sneaky?
I think so, but we've got a few people wearing heavy armor.
They could try, right? It's the best we could do, right? I don't think we should be like yelling big loud sounds at dogs anymore, right?
That's
no
true.
more of that.
Yes.
Shh, everybody.
One thing I will point out, though, is presumably these 9 cubes are useful for something. One option you could look at forming an alliance with the Red Wizards. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with that, but that would be an option.
Well, if we find them, I think we could always keep that as an option.
I mean, it might be the case that you find 4 cubes, they find 5 cubes. One presumes 4 is useless and one presumes 5 is useless, but if you put them together, maybe an alliance. Just an option.
Other than leaving you behind, did they treat you fairly? Were they pleasant to you?
No, but they paid well.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep that in mind, I guess. But let's keep this cube under wraps for now, and if we find them, we'll see if we can negotiate or have some kind of treaty.
Okay, thank you.
Should we continue on west? It looks like there's a little more space there.
Okay, so you head off to the west again, and you come across this area here. And just give me a second as I rearrange you guys. Just check. Okay, so a rectangular pool of murky water stretches before this vine-draped shrine. Rope bridges that once spanned the water float on the surface, tangled with other debris. The shards of a toppled monolith form stepping stones to the middle of the pool, where a statue of a stone frog rises from the water. Stuttered through that. Yeah, but this is what you see.
Looks like there's some doors over there. Does the build? I can't because it's in fog of war. Does the structure look intact? See over here.
It's in ruins, decayed cracks here and there. There are doors up here that is closed.
You want in Yoka go look at statue?
What's the chance of something bad being in that water, Anyoka?
Would Yoka know if this is gator territory?
Even without a nature check, it's water. Yep, could be gator territory.
Then Yoka jump from stone to statue.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Okay.
You want in Yoka go?
Oh, yeah, I think it's worth checking out. It looks like these rope bridges went there, perhaps. It's hard to tell now. And Yoka, you look so athletic as you jump from stone to stone. It's very impressive.
And Yoka go look. All right, so I'll start by jumping here, Malcolm.
Okay. Just a second. I've lost Salida. Anybody see Salida? Where's she gone? Oh,
We
there
don't
she
need
is.
Solita anyways. She grumpy.
There I am.
That sounds like rolling for initiative kind of stuff he's preparing for.
Oh, no, I just couldn't find her. She was hidden on the previous run that you're in. Okay, so you jump on the stone. Yeah, no problem, even without an athletics check. I'll say you can bounce pretty good. Gonna jump to the next one. Okay, now you can roll for initiative. We'll explain what's going on in a second. Oh, did I bring up? Oh, I didn't even bring up the initiative board. There we go. So we need Salida, Dragon Bait. Get this battle nice and organized. Okay, all right. So as you step there, these things you thought were kind of almost like lily pads start rising up from there, and then this huge creature starts rising from the muck beneath it. And all right, and it's going to get first go on you because no one thought to take a closer look at the pond, so it's going to get surprise on its first turn against you, and it kind of and rises up, and it slashes out with its tentacles at you, Anelka. Should put this set up right. Okay, so first tentacle slashes out. And rolls a 25. So take 14 points of damage. As it wraps you with its tentacle, it wraps you around. You are constricted by its tentacles. You're technically grappled as its big tentacle lashes around you. Then as it holds you up with its tentacle, comes with its other tentacle, tries to slap you with that one. Tentacle comes again. This time rolling a 29. You can take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as this two tentacles wrap around you. Then it takes these two tentacles, rising up, and attempts to feed you into its gullet. And it drops you into its gullet. You take Let me check. You take 13 piercing and 13 acid, and you are in its stomach.
Yo, in yoga!
Then, when it's in the stomach, it kind of releases. Okay, and then it swims forward through here with Inyoka still in its stomach. And it sees rock. And it fires at you with its tentacles. Whoosh! Rolling a 17, which I assume misses your rock. Another tentacle comes, but I assume that's going to hit for 22 points of damage, rock.
Nice.
And you are dragged across here. You're grappled into its tentacles. So you are grappled. Let me just check something. Okay, so what is grappled? Does that get advantage if you're grappled? I forget. I think that's right, isn't it?
I think it's just your movement is 0.
Let's double check that because that's important. I think you're right though. Yep, so just your movement is 0 is what happens. Then it does the same thing. It grabs hold of rock, brings it up to its mouth and attempts to bite you. And rolls a 13. I was looking at the damage thing. That's going to be bad. So you managed to squeeze out the way, just holding you in this tentacle. You managed to just slide out the way. Dragon bait. Dragon bait doesn't like this situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He jumps up there, brandishes his sword, whoosh, fires it up, makes 2 attacks. 22 and a 14. 22 and 14 will both hit. And he does a total of 22 points of slashing damage. Let me just check something. Okay. Carrick! What do you do?
Okay. I don't like this. They're hurting my buddies. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm going to use my breath weapon, which I come down here and grab my. Oops, let's do that wrong. Sorry. Why is it not turning? There we go. Looks like I could squeeze in there, yes?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Dragon bait
Alright, so that's what I'm
swishes
going
to
to
the
do.
side. What does he need to roll?
Let's see. What does he need to roll?
What's it called?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, okay. He rolls a 5, so it takes 2 points of force damage.
That was uneventful. Sorry, guys. I was expecting something really glamorous. All right, I'm going to step away from tentacle creature. So that was 10 to get there. So now I'm gonna go 15, 20, 20. Can I move here? Anyway,
Sure.
Trying to get away from his reach. So I think that's my turn.
Cool. Artisan goes, well, why are you mucking around with a breath weapon? We need to get the guy out. I don't know how. Let's see, let me check something. Okay. So Artis is just going to fire off his longbow, but the longbow goes wide and misses. No hit. Okay, damn it! Actually, can he make... I know he can do a second attack with his longbow. Let's do 3. But one of the longbow hits, finally, for 5 points of damage. Docks into the belly of the creature. And he too backs off. Says, oh, I don't like this. K2, if you can, get him out!
Well, I don't know how to get him out, but I am going to. I think you have to see him there. Oh, sorry. 1 second here. Okay, what I'm going to do is cast Bless.
Okay.
And it says, it doesn't say you have to see. It says creatures within 30 feet.
Okay.
And
I
I
allow
don't
it.
see that. So I'm going to select Inyoka and Rock. Let's see here. Who else? And myself. I'm selfish that way.
Okay.
I will select myself here. And see, that is my action. So that's it. Actually, I'm just gonna move. We're not bunched up. I'll move over here. And that'll
Okay.
be
Cast Bless on the party. Everybody feels a little bit good. And Yoka, you don't see this happening, but help seems to be coming from afar. Rock. You are grappled by this creature. Your speed is 0. What would you like to do?
I want to attack him twice with my longsword. Is that possible?
Yeah, it is possible, yep. Both of those hit.
Great.
So 23 points of damage. Nice, decent hits as you
Did,
hack into the creature.
does he release me at all?
Let's have a look. I don't think so. No, he continues to hold on to you with his tentacle.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, push me forward.
So is that your turn, Rock?
Yes.
Okay, of course you would have had Bless on those attacks, but they hit anyway. Inyoka, you're in a world of pain, my friend. What do you do?
All right, we're gonna try and get Bill to like go all the way through this thing's body out the other side.
Okay, so you're trying to cut your way out, in other words.
Yeah, just trying to stab and get an opening.
Okay, sure.
Shit.
And 9, you're just so restrained you don't manage to get away through. 18 does hit though, and you cut it from the inside, doing 14 points of damage. Okay, no way out yet. Okay, here's the rule. If you do more than 20 points of damage, which you just managed to do with a 21, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw DC 20 or spit you up.
Oh. Here we go.
So, Inyokia, this is what it's going to come down to. Its Constitution saving throw is actually pretty good at a +9. So in other words, on an 11 or better it will succeed, and on a 1 to 10 it will fail. So why don't you roll me a d20 and pray that you get something lower in Yoka. A d20.
Come on, Inyoka. Yes. Nice job.
And let's have a look. What falls prone? So you get spat out, which is actually roll me a d8, Inyoka. A d8. 1. I think you actually get spat out right here. So good news, bad news situation. Good news, you're not grappled. Bad news, you are prone. And let me see about this. Oh, the pool is just 6 foot deep. It's not terribly deep. So I'm going to say you kind of splash and try and prop yourself up, but you are prone on the ground. That's your turn, but that's a good turn. Leopold. Oh, this flyby. 12 points of damage from Zuma. Okay, Leopold.
Alright. I'm gonna go here, and with my new glaive with reach, I'm gonna poke the thing twice.
Okay.
Poke
Hit
and poke.
and hit. 21 points of damage. Nice.
And then I'll rabbit hop 15 feet back to avoid opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And I will point at Rock as I'm leaping. You got this, man. And give him, get in there, dude. And give him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, Rock has Bardic Inspiration. Nice. Yeah,
And you
nice.
have to
2
do-
good attacks with the glaive. I like it, Leopold. Very good. Salida. She brings out her longbow. Her short bow. Fires twice. Hits once. For that much damage. Okay. Orvik says, no, this is not what I am good at. I will hide in these bushes and take the dodge action. And that's what he will do. The dodge action. Frog Hemoth. So it's already got Rock trapped in one of its tentacles. Makes 2 attacks. Okay, so it's going to thrash at you with its tentacle. Ooh, rolling a natural 20 for 28 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, so Rock goes down. He can't use his Bardic Inspiration for that at all, Leopold?
What did he do? Sorry.
He got critted.
Oh, actually, I can see the monster. I'm going to use Silvery Bards. on that attack.
Okay, so Silvery Bards goes off. I re-roll it, and it's a 27. So the good news is you only take 18 points of damage, which I think takes you down anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get myself advantage.
Okay, so you have advantage on a something. Okay, so... Vump. You were swallowed. And
Nice.
so, actually, technically, he could maybe miss this. Let's check. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't swallow you. That is not an automatic swallow. Assume your armor class is better than 13.
It's 18.
So he picks you up and he attempts to swallow you. I don't know, you're going to get stuck in his teeth or something, and he just fails to swallow you. It is going to use its bonus action. It's got to be Anyoka. Make me a strength saving throw, Anyoka. So its tongue, go out much like a frog. You feel the sticky substance as it tends to grab you and drag it towards himself. But even prone on the ground, you manage to push it off. And of course, you would have had your D4 on top of that as well. And I think that's all it can do. It's still got rock in one of its arms. Dragonbait smells like brimstone. As he brandishes his sword, hacks in once, twice. Hits twice for 20 points of slashing damage. And he's just going nuts on it. Carrick.
So my psionic mind, it says no action. So can I take an action but also speak to him on a turn?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if this speaking thing's going to work or not, but I'm going to I'm going to assume that this thing thinks that there's a greater being, God, whatever, and I'm going to say I'm displeased with you. Release these friends.
Okay.
And or suffer my wrath. And
Okay.
let's see. I will do an attack. I am going to, but before I do that, I'm going to move. So let's see. I'm going to move from here. So go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I will throw a javelin at him in the side.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, let's see. I don't see where the damage is, but let's see. It's a
You just
1d6.
put the javelin in the.
In roll 20, if you click on the purple javelin text, it will roll damage for you anyway. Above here. See the purple text above here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll 20.
right.
I'm in.
There
I was
you
on my
go.
character sheet. Sorry. Confusing. Sorry.
Okay, so
Okay,
it flies
there you
through, sticks into the creature. 7 points of damage. Nice. Derp. Okay, and you used your
that's mine.
psychic mind? Or your
Yes.
Can you
trying
bring up the
to
description for that,
cause
please?
the- Oh, yeah. Yep. Let me just go back down to that here. Let's see. That is.
Any creature you can see, you don't need to share language with it, but it must be able to understand at least one language. Okay, check this thing's language. Okay, so you send out a telepathic message, and all you get is blank. Froghemoth does not speak any languages.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll try.
Okay, good idea, but didn't work. But your javelin, boosh, gets thrown. Do you have a second attack, Carrick? You want to do something else?
Oh, I do, don't I? Let's see. All right. Do I have another javelin here? Let's see. Inventory. Yep, looks like I do. Okay, all right. So I will throw another javelin.
Goes in. Sticks
hit?
into the creature.
Nice.
9 points of damage. Okay, got it.
All right. I think that's it.
Okay, starting to look a little rough. Artis gets out his longbow and rapidly boosh, 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 fires off 3 shots, 3 hits. Nice work, Artis. For, what's that? 21? 14 or 22. 17 or 22 points of damage. Okay. Arrow after arrow just flies through the air. And, yes, starting to look a little rough, but it's still up. K2.
Okay. Clarification. I mean, I'm gonna definitely heal Rock since no one else is doing it. Clarification, because I think last time you said there's no death save. So if
No. There's no death saves for NPCs. For PCs, there are.
for NPCs. Thank you for the reminder.
Yep.
I was thinking, oh my god, this is bad news. Well, first things first, let's cast Healing Word on Rock.
Okay.
So you get 8 back, Rock. I'm going
Thank you very
to
much.
hop into the water.
Okay.
So 5, 10. Can I? How much movement will it take? Basically, I'm gonna grab Rock and switch places with him.
No, I'm inside the beast. I'm inside the belly.
No.
No, he
failed.
didn't do that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, thank you.
So I was gonna swap places with him. Is it
It's
like 10
difficult.
more?
It's difficult terrain for sure.
Water's 6
So
foot deep.
can I?
Yeah.
Can I just jump? Actually, can I jump in? I could jump.
Sure.
To here, right?
What's your strength modifier? What's your strength score, actually?
It's 16.
Yeah, you can jump. You could go from there to there. That does take up your movement, though.
It takes up my whole movement. Oh.
Yeah. No, it takes up 15 feet of your movement to jump there.
Oh, 15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do is attack the creature using my action, and then use the rest of my movement to push Rock over here, or as far as I can.
It would take an action to move Rock.
Okay.
So
Well,
you
I'm just
have to
gonna.
kinda hold on
I'll
to
just
the
stand in.
Okay.
I will stand in front of Rock, and I will stab this creature.
Okay. Stab away.
Cast booming blade on him. Cantrip style booming blade.
Oh,
And
man.
get a 7. I almost dropped my sword in the water.
That would be bad. Okay.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, one attack cleric. That is indeed all you
Oh.
got.
I'm sorry. Would a 11 hit if I rolled bless?
A one's a one is a one is a one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rock. Are you kind of half submerged in the water, spluttering a little bit? I assume you get to your feet.
Yes, I stand up.
The creature's still got its tentacle wrapped around you, so you can't move. Well, you can try to move, but that will take an action.
No, I will attack them with my longsword. I'll do it twice.
Roll it twice. Hacking into the creature. So 12, 25. Oh, starting to look rough, but it's still on its feet. Blah. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, well, at least you got a bonus action. Your movement is necessarily 0. And Yoka, you too, I assume, get to your feet, coughing and spluttering. What do you do?
I do, but the cool thing is, it only costs me 5 feet.
Ah, nice. Maybe a ninja backflip to your feet. Yep.
So I will then go here onto the statue.
Sure. Yep.
I will go here. And then I will launch myself with a flying attack.
Oh,
Jesus.
unbelievable.
Man.
What about Zuma? Is Zuma gonna do anything or just watch?
You do have Bless.
Yeah, you do have
Zoom hit
bless.
last time.
Bless won't get you there, though.
Okay.
Double 4s on that 13 will both miss, but your unarmed strike hits. So you jump down and bring down your Fist of Fury. Boom! Yep, okay. Nice. Is that your turn?
Yep, looks like Zuma miss.
Oh, Zuma, I don't see Zuma. Zuma flies by and doesn't hit. Leopold.
He'll probably go around the corner, and he will throw one boomerang with advantage.
Yep. 21 hits.
Takes that, boom, pulls out his other boomerang, and goes, boom.
Okay, so roll damage on Boomerang twice, so 5 and 5, 10. Yeah, the both thump into the creature and then they sploosh, sploosh, drop down into the water. Still standing.
And I'll dunk back around the corner. Boom.
Slater says, oh, this is it. I will foul this creature with my 2 short bow attacks. And one whoosh, flies off into the air. But the other one definitely hits. So what's that? 3, 6. And oh, actually, Sleater kills it with a natural 20, which is good because it was its attack next. That's interested. Do you guys hear this?
How do you want to do this?
Very quiet.
Ah,
I hear
Yeah,
birds.
I heard it though.
let me do it again. I had my wife this afternoon record How Do You Want to Do It 5 different ways. Let's try it again.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, well, actually, let me bump up the volume a little bit. Let's try it this way. Oh, look at all that time. Do that. Let's do this.
How do you want to do this?
Is that better?
I heard it that time.
Awesome. So how does Selena want to do it? She just also she takes 2 shots. One of them severs the tentacle that was holding onto Ruck. So Ruck, you splash into the water. And the frog Hemoth opens its mouth in a roar, and her second bolt goes right through and pierces through and comes out the back end. And it falls into a pit of gore at the bottom there. Ooh. I think we might have had our first death there in Yolka. Very close.
Yeah. Wow.
I have some backup ideas just in case.
That was close.
I'd like to hear that. We got some very weakened parties here. How are you guys? Actually, I think we already did a short rest.
We need to find a safe place to camp for the night.
Well, we always have a safe place with the Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, we got some serious beat up. I got lay on hands for 5 hit points I could give to somebody, but looks like that's what I got.
I'm gonna. Let's see. If we're gonna rest, are we doing a long rest? Is it close enough for a long rest? I don't know how long we've been here.
Not that long.
Okay. Well, a short rest won't do much for me. I have 2 hit dice left, and I've already used. And I can't recover any spell slots that way. But I'm willing to do it too.
Short rest won't do anything for me.
Okay.
Who's
All
that
right,
for?
well then,
Nick, that's for yourself, I assume?
Does anyone need a short rest? No. Okay. Well, should we see if this creature has collected any valuables at the bottom of this nasty pool?
That might be worth. It's
Yeah,
worth
that'd be-
investigating.
Yes, for sure.
Did Yoka see any shinies in his tummy?
No shinies in his tummy. But, Anyoko, one thing you noticed once you're up here on the statue of the frog, you spot a stone key set into the statue's tongue. You find a stone key inside here. And you go through the corpse of the frog Hemoth, and you find nothing of interest other than digested food. And here was the art for the frog Hemoth. Doesn't he look lovely?
I'm not sure if you watch these cartoons in up in Canada or in Australia where you were, or actually were you New Zealand?
Australia! Wash your mouth out, young man. No, New
let's say
Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah. There was Cinematic Croft had all those like Sigmund of the Sea Monster and all those really wacky '60s like Muppet cartoons. That looks just like one of those.
Ah, okay. I'm not familiar with that because I never made it to New Zealand, but yeah. It's the odd thing moving to a different country. You kind of lose like I have a lot of cultural references from my youth that you guys wouldn't get, and vice versa. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
So also there was nothing in the water itself. If we're kind of poking around there.
You do have a poke round. All you find of interest is the stone key that's in the statue's mouth.
Okay. What do you got there, Inyoka?
Is your detect magic still working, K2?
I don't know. It's 10 minutes. How long did it take us to get over here?
Is it concentration?
Oh, yeah. I dropped it then. Yep.
Yeah.
Good call. Let's see. My bless lasts for 1 minute, I think.
Yeah.
And
Plenty of
Yoka
time
got
for
the-
combat, but not much more.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Yoka's going to jump over this side.
Okay.
How are you looking, Rock? You look a little. You still look in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrible. I had given all my health to someone else who was died last week. So I got 8 hit points.
Okay.
I can
How about
use,
hit dice? Wise. Would a short rest help you, or are you out of hit dice? Rock.
I haven't used any hit dice, but I don't see it on my character sheet either.
It's under if you click on short rests. So if you haven't used any, then I suggest we take a short rest now.
Okay, well then I guess we should do that.
Where would you like to take a short
Okay.
rest?
Where I will ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut then, and it takes 10 minutes to cast, but we'll be in it for a short rest of an hour, right? So like an hour and 10 minutes, we can rest up safely.
Where are you casting it? Out here in the open, or whereabouts?
If like the side on the I couldn't see on the big map. I feel like there's like a stone cliff over here, so somewhere that's not right in the middle of.
Okay, let's get you across to the
area.
bigger map.
Yeah, like there's like bushes up against the cliff over here between the cliff
Okay.
and this temple.
So you move slightly to the side from the temple, and you put up your Lehman's tiny hut. And let's say Rock. Roll me a d20, please. d20 from Rock. Okay. So you put up the tiny hut. You'll take a moment as hit dice is spent, and your short rest goes relatively uneventfully.
Very good.
I want to say you switch back over to where the shrine was. So I assume you want to keep on investigating the shrine. You don't have to, of course, but it's up to you.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna head over and join in Yoka.
Orvex comes up and says, because there's an inscription above this door here. Well, if I understand it, my old Omuan is quite good. This one says, Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and to give back as much as we take. That is what it says.
Is Kubazan one of those trickster gods?
I think it would be a fair assumption that the temples all seem to be associated with a trickster god.
Anything you can say. But we'll note that. Well, Karak, it looks like you're ready to open that door.
Let's do it. I don't have really good listening skills, so we just want to open the door, or does somebody want to listen?
Sure.
Sorry, I was muted. And Yoka check.
You're just going to listen at the door? Sure, make a perception
Yes.
check, Kenyoka. You listen closely. You don't hear anything.
All right. Let's open the door.
Okay, can I have everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh man.
Question: is it a spell or magical effect?
Yes it is.
Okay, I have advantage.
What is it, DC 15? Carrick, you're fine. Rock, you're not fine.
Do I still have bless?
Nope, bliss is gone. So, this, I won't bother putting the things on, but as you open the door, a glyph of warding goes off, and boosh! This was not by design, but Artis, Dragonbait, and Salida are not caught in this. But Rock, what the hell are you doing? This is terrible! And Rock immediately starts running away, screaming, "No! No! No!" K2 says, what is it, go? And he starts running away as well. No! And Nyoka, despite your advantage, you go, what the hell? And I imagine Nyoka would more likely to go through the water, and you guys start running away, just taking off. Actually, let's see what I would, see whether this guy's made of stern stuff, old Orvex. Haha, he passes it. What are these guys doing, Leopold? Are you associated with cowards?
Well, could put his hands on his hips and go, guys, and then kind of start heading off after K2.
Okay. So, K2 and Yoka, Rock, can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please?
Quick question: is it do I realize that I'm frightened?
Yeah, you're
The rest
terrified.
of my senses?
You're terrified. Ah!
Well, I'm just wondering if I have my wits about myself, because I can remove frightened with the power.
Yes.
So that's what I was wondering.
Yes, you can do that. You can do that to calm yourself down. What ability is that, just out of interest?
I might need that. So I would like to do that. I can cast my Twilight Sanctuary
Okay.
and somewhere. Still getting used to what all this crap is. So at the end of my turn, I can end the effect on myself.
Okay, how long does your
And-
Twilight Sanctuary last for? For a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna chase once I'm not frightened anymore. I'm gonna chase after Rock and Yoka.
Well, Nyoka stops running, but Rock is just boosh, 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 boosh. And I'm going to give, as you try to chase down Rock, can you make me another wisdom saving throw? Yeah, so maybe it's a combination with K2 and Rock. You eventually come to your senses. Slater says, "Oh, dearie, dearie me, scared by a door. That is embarrassing." When I personally was a player in this one, I played a barbarian, and he practically ran out of the city. He kept on failing a wisdom saving throw, and practically left on me before he came to his senses. So I feel your pain, Rock. The good news, though, is you touch it, this glyph of warning goes off, you scatter, and you eventually come to your senses and come back if you want. But the door doesn't move. It's locked.
Malcolm, may I grant everyone their temporary hit points before my sanctuary fades?
Sure.
Okay, cool. 8.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys forgot, but you should have had temporary from last. I got to remember.
Oh, I
that.
did.
But
So let's see.
anyway,
So this would be whatever's higher. Is that right?
No, yeah, whatever's higher, exactly. Yeah.
So once everybody gets organised around you, K2, we'll say you get 6 rolls. So make 6 rolls of Channel Divinity, and we'll take the highest for the temporary hit points.
All right, I like it.
Oh,
There we go.
11
Let's go
temporary
that
hit points to everybody.
Nice. I'll take it.
We might need that.
The
Alright.
temporary hit points made the difference for me.
Oh, it did?
So-
Okay, good.
I only had 7 left after all that.
Yeah, me too. I would have been dead for sure.
So 11 on here. Okay. Right, so the door's locked. Yep, your Twilight Sanctuary heals people up for that minute, and poof, then it goes down.
And Yoka try key.
Okay, you put the key in the lock that you got from the statue. The door opens easily. Well, it unlocks. I assume you open it. It opens up, and
Yep.
this is what you see. So, steps descend to a ledge. Oh, that scroll for me. Steps descend into a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened spikes. An alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a stone cube resting on it. A relief carved into the back of the alcove shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the walls at a floor height, with 4-foot gaps between them. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams. Maybe I could be of assistance here. Where am I? Here I am. So above one of the behemoths, one of the froghemoths, it appears to be towering some type of legend. This is my approximate translation. When evening came, a wily Iblis stepped from his reed hut. He did not like the Omuans, but without them he'd have no one to play his tricks on. The Iblis sent a marsh frog to reason with Ubtao, but the frog was angry and decided to wrestle the god instead. This amused Ubtao, so he gave the frog tentacles to make it stronger. When Kubazan the froghemoth returned to Papazotl the Iblis, he chased Papazotl into the swamp with his new tentacles. And I'll put that into the roll 20.
And Yoka can make jump.
I have mage hands in Yoka. I could try that. How heavy is the cube that we have?
Heavier than a mage hand will allow you to use.
That answers my question. Jumping across sounds good.
And Yoka only need 5 feet to do long jump.
Nice. Very be careful, my friend.
Okay, so you're going to do a running jump down the stairs and jump over to the other side?
Yep.
Yep, well, and there's no roll for this, right? It's just if you've got the strength or with your athlete, yeah, you jump over. Whoop, feel free to land over here. And you'll see another one of these puzzle cubes resting here.
I will try and see if there's an Indiana Jones trap anywhere on it.
I don't know. It's on a slightly raised pedestal. You can make an investigation check if you like.
Not my strongest thing.
You look and you get closer to it, suspecting it is an Indiana Jones puzzle. It does appear to be like that. You think if you lift the cube, something will happen. You're not sure what will happen.
And Yoko, maybe we could tie a rope around it, and then we could pull it from this side, perhaps?
Okay.
But I'm open to suggestions. That's what I got.
Let me see. Yep. So I got rope. So I can gently tie a rope around it.
Okay.
And then start here. and take the other end, step 5 feet, and then jump back. Hit the rope.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, stand back. Not know what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back. We want another glyph going off. Orvex, I suggest you back up just in case.
Oh, thank you, son. Ducks around the corner.
Should we assume that Rock would hide behind the wall somewhere?
Yeah,
I think so.
I'll move him. There we go, behind the wall.
Alright, then I am just going to put the rope over my shoulder, turn and face this way, and run.
Okay. Actually, you get tension on the rope and you put it over your shoulder, and as soon as you take the first step and as soon as the cube moves just a little bit, that's enough. Can you make me a constitution saving throw, please, Inyoka?
If it's a spell or magic effect, it'll be at advantage, which is the Constitution.
Not a spell.
Okay.
As soon as it moves just a little bit, the entire area fills up with poison, and you take that much poison damage. So what's that?
Nope, I'm
9.
immune to poison.
You're immune to poison. We take 0 points of damage. Wow, this is very lucky for you, because the gate closes.
Oh, the doors to the temple close?
Yep, the door slammed shut.
Uh-oh. Well,
Hey,
it was...
turnkey.
Yeah. All right, everyone back up, because I don't know if this freaking fear thing is still here.
Careful, open. Lots of poison.
Okay.
Your poison continues
right.
to pour into the
okay?
Senyoka, but if you're immune, no
You're
problem.
gonna be sore all weekend.
All right, I will attempt to open the door with a key.
You mean the key that Inokia has?
What's that? I have one pocket in one ear. I can turn out the other.
I left it in the door.
Okay.
I wouldn't have taken it back. I would have just left it in the door.
Sure, okay. Okay, so K2, you're gonna unlock the door?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, the door does unlock.
Good night. Ciao.
Okay, so yeah, the door opens. There's a lot of gas in there. It doesn't affect you, K2, because it doesn't get that far. But yeah, the puzzle cube is kind of dangling on here. Actually, make me a survival check, Inyoka, for when you tied the cube onto there. We'll see if it matters. 15. I think that's enough for it to be secured. It kind of bounces on the floor a little bit. But yeah, you can pick it up if you like. Or
Nice
use the
job,
rope rather
Inyoka.
to retrieve it.
Yep, I'll reel it in. Who wants to carry cubes? And Yoka
Should
got
one
2
person-
now.
Should one person carry them all, or split them up? I wonder. May not matter.
And Yoka hold this one, may have poison on it still.
Okay. I'll take the one back from the gladiator pit temple thingy. Oh, okay. Very good. Well, 2 down, 7 to go.
All right, yep. And Yokio, I think you were the perfect person to do that. Nice jumping abilities from your nature, from your athlete thing, and immune to poison. That was a boon.
Very nice.
Starting to come together.
It is.
Yeah. Well, should we carry on? We go up here and go down across this way. Did we actually go to these buildings? I don't know if we did.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess either that or come across here. Sure. All right, this one's no sense in walking by this one, right?
Yeah, we hear it back here.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a sec. That's my notes. Okay, so are you going to search this one over here?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a D100, K2, a D100. Just demolished. Nothing much of interest.
Okay.
So you search all these four buildings. So you search all these four buildings here. It's kind of complex. You find nothing of interest. Just rubbish.
Okay. Should we swing back over here and search both sides of the street?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll say you search this group of buildings first. Rock, roll me a D100. Two. Nothing of interest once again. We'll search these ones up here.
Yep,
We'll do those.
let's do that.
Okay, D100 Carrick.
Okay.
Ooh, that's got to be good or bad. One of the two.
91 dinosaur coming.
Okay.
Malcolm's hesitation does not sound good.
Okay, so as you enter this far building over here, you hear some kind of whimpering sounds coming from a far corner of the room. You hear it
Could be a
before you
trap.
see it.
All right. If no one else will, I will cautiously approach.
You see three creatures that you've met before. They look like this, and there's three of them, and they're all kind of holding on to their slings and going. And then they say.
Orvix, do you happen to know this language?
Oh, I'm afraid I do not. It's a very unusual language.
I'll try Sylvan.
No response. Actually, you'll go through mentally the languages that all of you know. Nothing. Nobody speaks this language. But they're still holding
Carrick, do you want to...
swings.
Carrick, do you...
Do you want to do
you
our
wanna-
thing?
Yeah, just maybe just let them know that we mean them no harm.
Okay.
And we can...
I will say that telepathically. It's like, hey, we're just friends here. Don't mean you any harm.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay. Persuasion. And... let me try it again. Sorry.
6, there we go. So, as we established before, It's a one-way telepathic link. And they still are holding their little slings. Not moving to attack, they're just cowering in the corner.
So they were cowering in the corner before we even got close.
Yes. You presume that they heard you as you're stomping around and flipping over broken furniture and stuff.
All right. I think we should just leave then. Leave them. Does anyone? I mean, we tried to communicate with before, but
Yeah, and Yoka have idea. And I'm gonna pull out the cube, and I'm gonna point at them. I'm gonna point it at my eyes, and I'm gonna point at the cube again.
Interesting. Roll on this thing. They make similar noises, still pointing their slings at you.
well, it's a good effort.
Well,
Good effort.
I'll point in this direction and see if they respond.
Well, in Yoka, we could ask Carrot to see if they know, or ask them if they know where another one of these is. We wouldn't get a verbal response, but maybe they could point. You could ask them.
So what you do,
What do you
Carrot?
think, Carrot?
Yep, that is exactly what I do. Do you know
Okay.
where one of these is at?
So, Carrick, you ask them if they're seeing any cubes. They go, you don't know what they're saying. Could be saying yes, could be saying no. It's hard to know with a shake head because, some cultures do this as a yes and that as a no. So, you don't know.
I look over at K2. I'm like, I don't know if you're picking up on anything, but
No, sorry, I meant for them to point. If they point to where, if they've seen one.
okay.
But,
So I'll say, if you know where a cube is, could you point in the direction of the cube?
They do not point.
okay. That was helpful. At least we know that they probably don't know where one is.
Okay, we leave Salad alone.
Yeah, maybe they seem very, yeah, they don't seem like a threat.
Okay, so you leave them alone and they leave you alone. And also, once you're searching around the building, you do notice there's like a fallen log here that leads to the other side of this river. At the moment, you haven't really seen a way around to get to like here, for example. Yep, the other way is blocked by a big pool of lava. So you think maybe there's a further place up north that you could get to the other side of the city, or this fallen tree? Orvix says, if I may intervene, as I pointed out, the city is quite flooded up north. I'm not sure if there's another way to cross, but you mentioned zigzagging.
Is the Yonti up on this side, do you know, or are they over here?
Well, their base is to the east, on the other side of the river.
Oh. Well, I'm wondering if we should explore north of here, at least until the flooded part, and then we can always come back this way.
Old Yoka have idea. Letting Yoka commune with forest. Might take a minute.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay, so you're reaching out to see, and you don't get the location or the number. Within 1 mile. Okay, you United States of Americans, tell me, how many feet to a mile?
It's roughly about
5
23 blocks.
23 blocks, okay, and how many feet to a block?
How is it?
5250.
Yeah,
That was
something like that.
5240.
5240. Okay, let's measure the length of this. Okay, so it'll definitely get the entirety of Omu. And there is undead you get. You don't get celestials, you don't get dragons. Elementals you do. No fiends. So, yeah. Undead and elementals. Within a mile.
No
of you.
aberration.
No aberrations. Oh, actually, what's let me double
I
check.
think I don't know. I can't remember if Yantees are aberrations or not.
Well, let's look that up. I don't think they are, but let me double check. The 1Ts are classed as humanoids.
Okay.
But it's a mile, right? So, yeah. You suspect there's a 1T. I'll give you this for free. There are 1T within a mile of you.
Okay, so in city, we have undead, we have elementals, we have Yanti.
Well, I'd like to stay away from them.
Yeah.
We can't.
Or we need to get a rest, or it'll be curtains.
Yeah, we should probably avoid the Yanti area if it's across there until we're able to rest.
We go back this way?
Yeah, let's continue north a little ways and see
Okay.
what's happening.
You search these groups of building. Let's have Leopold roll me a D100. $64. That is a something. Just lost my table again. Okay, so I rolled a 64. Okay, I'm going to roll a d6. 1 Leopold, 2 K2, 3 Inyoka, 4 Carrick, 5 Rock. Inyoka, as you're searching through one of these buildings, the floor underneath you collapses. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Inyoka? 25. Yeah, so you jump out the way, no problem. And as the floor collapses beneath you, you jump to the side, but you peer down inside. Roll me a D100 in Yoka. You look down, and it's just junk. There's a couple of bones down there, but nothing much of interest. And yeah, that's what you discover, just a collapsing floor. But something you do notice as you're looking around as well, you do notice right up here. Now, amid the ruins is an abandoned campsite. Torn backpacks and rotted gear litter the ground around these 3 mouldering tents. At the center of the camp, a scrap of dirty yellow cloth hangs from a crude wooden flagpole.
Is that a fire pit there too that's burning?
Bad art. It's long extinguished.
Okay.
Is there anything on the yellow cloth?
It's just a piece of yellow cloth.
Do we? So it looks like it's a piece of a flag, basically. What's left of the flag.
Yeah, it could be a leaf of a flag, yeah. I mean, it's tattered,
I guess that
so
makes
who
sense.
knows?
I'm gonna try and use my jungle senses or my Peter tingle to see if I can detect anything.
What tingle are you using?
My perception.
Oh, your perception. Sure, make a perception check. You have
24.
a look around, looking for maybe this is an ambush of some sorts. You don't see anything. You do notice there's a little bit of mouldy parchment that's been caught in the lining of one of the tents. It's almost like if it's blown there, it's kind of almost stuck to the side of the tent.
All right. I'll grab that and then see if I can look at everything and piece together what happened.
Well, you actually find a letter. It's written in common, and this is what it says.
Maybe we look for temples for more cubes.
Yeah, that sounds good. We recognize any of these names? Oh, well, the yellow banner, that's something. Lord Bixton or a Rue.
Just get a quick check.
Eric doesn't. Maybe.
No, you don't. Even with a roll of natural 20, you've never heard of them.
All right.
Any items that look useful?
No. Once again, these people appear to be stripped of their positions. There's no bodies, there's nothing. You search around for items, and apart from the letter, nothing.
All right, where to, gentlemen?
This looked like temple. Look for cube in there.
You swing over to this area. Who hasn't rolled? Carrick, I think. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
58. Roll me a D6, Carrick.
D6.
You find 5 pieces of dancing monkey fruit and hanging from a tree.
Nice. You might be able to barter with that.
Do we know what it is? I don't remember.
It was popular with some of the indigenous creatures, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. Is this the one where if you eat it ripe, it's good, and if you don't, it's bad?
That sounds familiar.
That's monkeypox.
The dancing monkeypox fruit. There we go. That's what it actually is.
Alright.
So that's what you find, and we'll say all of these buildings around here. You do swing around here, and this appears to be a temple. So we'll get you all organized on that temple. Move everybody around. Awkward map, just a sec. Okay. So, this shrine. I'll drag you onto the map. Find yourself all right here. Feel free to shuffle yourself around. So, crack monoliths. Yes, cracked monoliths. These things flank the entrance to this ruin. Saw-edged fern grows in the courtyard between broken flagstones. A pair of stone doors provide an entry into a large, flat-roofed ruin. Yep, that's what you see. Oh, if I may, there's another inscription here above the door. It says, if I'm not mistaken, it says, Ingen teaches us to take the path least expected. That's what it says on the door. If my eyes do not deceive me, there's smaller carvings below that. There's another story, it seems. So it says, one morning, a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow tree and spoke to the dying Omuans. To convince Ubtao of their worth, she decided to cook him a stew made from all their good qualities. Catching such virtues wouldn't be easy, so she asked a willing Almiraj to help her. The Almiraj snuck recklessly in the pot, which he saw as a virtue, and Ubtao spat out the stew when he tasted it. From this day on, Obolaka the Zorbo and Ingen the Almirajal become terrible, terrible enemies.
Sound like honey pew pew cooking.
Huh, yes.
Malcolm, are there any windows or anything on these walls?
Nope. Look around the outskirts of the temple. There is nothing. But there is a door here.
I'll have Gazuma do a flyby real quick around the building.
No windows.
No entrances from the ceiling or anything?
Nope. Nope.
Alright.
You don't hear anything, Anyoka?
Might want to stand back. Not know what happened if open door.
Yeah, good call. Let's stand back.
Run away!
I'll just check and see if I can see any kind of trap or anything.
No, perfectly safe.
Okay, and Yoko open.
No traps go off or anything, thankfully. But what you see a 10-feet hallway strikes off into the gloom. Carved tiles depict various beats that decorate the floor. Oh, what does that look like exactly, Dean? Looks exactly like that, dear players.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
Are they the same size as our cubes?
They're 5 foot wide. So much bigger than your cubes.
Hey, look, it has a north marked on it.
That is not there.
Well, based on that inscription, it says Ilgen teaches us to take the path least expected. So maybe there's something there. Let me see. And in that smaller inscription, it said, "One morning a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow tree and spoke to the dying Underlands." Do we know anything about Zorbo? That does sound familiar. Zorbo.
Let me tell you if you know anything about Zorbo. Okay, if you like, you can make a history or religion check to learn anything about what a Zorbo is.
Oh,
Oh.
I have no idea.
A history or what?
Or I think I said nature. History or nature? Nope. Oh,
I got
Leopold
nothing
from
there.
left field. A Zorbo. Imagine a vicious koala bear. Like, same sort of proportions, big teeth. Yep. An attack koala would be a fair description of it.
Which one, Zorbo, Leopold?
Which one was that again, Malcolm? I wasn't looking at the map. I was
Which
looking at my
which
character sheet.
which tile, Zorbo?
Yeah,
That's-
Malcolm,
if
which
you-
one was?
If you look in Discord, for reasons, I'm using my wife's Discord account. You'll see what the Zorbo. That's what a Zorbo looks like. This is like about the size and proportions of a koala, but a bit vicious.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. You can make your own decision up about what this would mean.
Yeah.
There's that one bunny with the unicorn horn on the bottom on the left.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what this thing is.
It's an elephant, I think, or a warthog. It's a warthog. It's got the
Oh,
tusks
yeah.
coming out the nose.
Little snout there. Okay.
No, see Zorbo.
Yeah, I mean, no Caesar either.
No Zorbo.
So this must be Zorbo.
Well, how do you spell Zorbo? Maybe we have to spell it with the animals. Something like that here.
Oh. We got a zebra. It looks like a zebra. Is that a zebra? I don't even know if K2 would know what a zebra is, but
Zebra.
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 Oh my god.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my Killua, and I'm gonna start putting pressure on this square.
Okay, so you put on it with a little bit of pressure. Nothing happens.
I'll do the same thing on this one.
Okay, nothing happens.
What's on the other end? I mean, is it just a? Can we see? Is it just a hallway, or
let me
what's?
just drag you back to this map. So hopefully you can see better. Where are you guys? Oh yeah, here. So, yeah, you see what you see. If you want to reposition yourself, you can see a little bit, but ends in a wall, and then the wall,
gotcha.
the passageway
Oh, there's
goes
a-
east and west.
All right, so 10, 20. That's 20 feet across. Anyone strong enough to jump that? Probably not.
Far across?
20?
Oh man, I got that.
There we go. Where'd it go?
Jumping across
Leopold?
what? How far
Yeah.
is it across?
I think it was
5,
20.
10,
Oh,
14, 15, 20,
35.
maybe not.
Oh.
45.
So what's on the other side? What's on the other side over here?
Let me show you this map again.
So on here it looks like 20, but it's really 45.
So to get to here, it's 40 feet.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that one.
Well, I mean, I can get down there. Yeah, not a problem, guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I don't think we can get across.
I mean, I can jump over there and get a rope and tie it across somewhere. So if something happens, we have a rope. Maybe we can tie off another end or something. I don't know.
Well, if I could make it 15 feet on the board, I could Misty Step the rest of the way, but that's only 2 of us getting across.
I have Misty Step too. I could do the same thing.
Okay.
Yep, I can as well.
So that would just be Inyoka. We'd need to get Inyoka. If the others wanted to stay behind, guard our backs, or we can try to figure out this puzzle.
Leopold's gonna lean against the side of something and go, I don't know, guys. This is more you guys' kind of thing.
Shit, sorry, I was on mute the whole time. I was talking and I was myself. I'm gonna go ahead and step on this tile here.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Try to make this map line up a bit better. That didn't help. Okay, so what tile do you step on? Step onto the tile. Okay, just move you a little bit. It's not the good, it hasn't quite lined up. Okay, you stand on the tile, nothing happens. Okay, let me just check something. Oh, way off. Okay, as you step from this boar-looking thing onto another boar-looking thing, whatever that is, you thought it might be a boar. As you step on it, there is some little darts start shooting out of the wall and all go straight for you. All 4 of them. 19, 11, 18, 7 to hit.
17 or up.
Okay, so 2 hits. And now you're immune to poison, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you feel the poison coursing through your veins, but you push it off. But you do take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. There goes that theory.
Huh. I have one theory here. I'm terrible at puzzles, but it says the path least expected. Maybe that means the tiles with the fewest number, which I think is eagle. Little eagle. I count 3.
I like the cut of your jib, K2.
3. Okay, I was gonna say I would do it, but Anyoka, go for it. You're already on it.
You jump on the eagle, nothing happens.
Try that again, my friend.
You go here.
No, I
Try
jump.
jumping.
I jump over it to the eagle.
Okay, darts shoot out of the wall. 4 of them. Miss, hit, miss, hit. So once again, 2 more darts shoot at you. Boom, boom. Take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well, it's clearly not just that, but maybe. So this boar was okay, and this eagle was okay. Is that right?
Yep. It triggered when he stood on this one, and the one he's currently standing on.
See if there's any kind of pattern here.
If you're looking for the ones that trigger, this one didn't trigger when he stand on it. It's just the one he's standing on currently. That's how you're marking it.
Yeah, okay. So then.
Oh yeah, so that's right. So, you've got it right. That one did nothing. That one gave him damage. Yeah, that's correct. And what are you standing on now? A zebra.
I was just moving it out of the way.
Oh, okay. So you're still on the eagle square. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wait a minute here. So, how many different animals are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 8. I think there's 8. So maybe you have to step on ones that haven't been stepped on before. Like you stepped on the boar, and then you stepped on the boar again, and it broke. You stepped on an eagle. What's he stepping on right now?
Eagle.
Another eagle. Yeah.
So maybe you can't. So maybe it should be 4 eagles are out. So the next one shouldn't be. Well, the next one is there's no boar or eagle. Actually, the second half is totally different than the first half.
Do you go there?
No, I'm gonna jump to monkey.
You jump to monkey. Monkey, nothing happens.
Oh, you can get across, huh?
Jump back
I'm
there
gonna
to
follow.
zebra. Nothing happens.
Oh, you're gonna go back?
I was just moving myself.
Oh, okay. We got that one for free then. Moving from there to there, nothing happens on the zebra.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump go start where he went here.
Okay.
And nothing happens.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do this.
You jump to the eagle. Okay, nothing happens. Can you jump?
And then
Actually, Nyoka's got a special thing that allows him to make jumps like that.
I can. My strength is 16.
Yeah, but you need to do a running jump to do that. What's your standing jump?
I don't know. What is my standing jump? Let me look. Is it like half or something? Standing jump.
So,
Jumping.
okay, so when you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance. So what's your strength?
It's 16, so I can do 8 feet.
Not enough.
To here, right? Okay, so I
No,
need to
no,
go
you
somewhere.
couldn't even have jumped to here. Let's
Oh,
roll back.
oh.
So you're right there. I mean, you
Well,
can
that's
only
only
jump
5 feet.
8 feet. Oh, actually, no. No, I got it wrong. Sorry, you could jump. I take it back.
Yeah. Okay, so I can make it to here, but I can't make it to this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try the. I'm going to go straight in front of me. Go here.
Actually, give me a second. I'm going to just take the grid completely off this so you can move wherever you like, because everything's just a little bit off and my OCD is not working. Okay, so you start at the boar, you go to the eagle, and now you're on the whatever that is. Nothing happens.
All right. Then I will jump to the zebra.
So you went from there to there to there to the zebra. Nothing happens.
Very nice. And Yoka, are you going to jump across? Because I'm going to jump where you're at if you do.
Yeah, I'll jump across.
Okay.
Okay, so you just jump and avoid the last row altogether.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to say at the angle, that's probably more than 8 feet. You could jump there, or to the other eagle, but you can't do that funny night jump.
Well, if I'm like right on the edge of this one, the edge of this is 5 feet, right?
Ooh.
No.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you do that, but if you fail on an acrobatics check, you're going to stand on both tiles at the same time.
Dang it. All right. Do I happen to know how difficult this is?
I'm going to say it's not terribly difficult. I'm going to give it a DC 10 acrobatics check.
All right, I'm going for it.
All right. Oh!
Woo!
Just make it. So you land on the monkey. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll jump the rest of the way across.
Boom. Okay. So we'll just put
All right,
Invoker
gentlemen.
and K2 up here, applying that there across.
I'll do a bunny jump across. I jump 45 feet,
Nice.
and I'll be across.
You're across, yep.
Let me mark that on my sheet.
Go off.
Rock, Carrick.
All right, Carrick, Rock, you guys coming across?
Yeah, I'll do the same thing that K2 did.
What's your strength?
18.
No problem. And Carrick, what's your strength?
20.
20. Okay, so you can follow, if you want to, you can follow exactly the same path that K2 did. Is that what you do?
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
You land on the other side.
Nice.
Salida,
Sweet.
I don't think she has the strength for this. Let me check. No, she doesn't. But Dragonbait and Artist do, so they get across. Orvik, sorry, I forgot to put on this map, doesn't want to jump at all. He's going to wait on the other side. I'm going to say eventually you make it through to the other side of this compound. And I think in the end, do you want to know the answer?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to know.
I think Leopold was actually the first one to work it out, so kudos. If you notice, it says, Idjin teaches us to take the path least expected. Now, it's supposed to be a clue to, like, if you've done a monkey, do something other than a monkey. If you've done a monkey and a rabbit, do something other than a monkey and a rabbit. So as long as you didn't stand on the same animal twice, the trap wasn't going to trigger. And I think that's what you worked out, Daniel. So, well done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so feel free just to move your tokens up into actually, and Yoka, you got across first, then K2 got across, and I think Leopold jumped across, and you guys will do it once there's actually room. We'll do it that way. Did I get you on the right map? Oh, I don't even have it on the right map, but there we go.
Okay.
Artist says, I will watch the entrance. And Salida says,
Okay.
yes, I will keep an eye out for anybody coming. And I will
We
just stay
all
at the
stick
side
to the
here.
same side?
I don't want to come in.
Lead the way, Inyoka. Let's stick to the same side, I think. Okay, Rock, you're not going, I'm going. This looks like a maze.
I'm going to peek around both corners. Look left, right, left.
Okay. Make a perception check. You listen for sounds, you look for traps, you don't notice anything. Okay.
Oops.
Let me stop you from doing that. Walking through walls. There you go. Shouldn't be able to do that again.
Nothing here. Go back out the
Nothing?
way.
Let's check for secret doors. There's bound to be some around here somewhere.
Okay, would you like to make a perception checks to look for secret doors?
Oh,
Or investigation or perception. They're kind of interchangeable. You give a thorough look around the areas that you're in. You do not see any secret doors.
alright. Should we poke around over here? I don't even know what happened to Rock. Where did Rock go?
I'm hanging back by the squares. I don't need to die.
We'll scream if we need your help.
You have little faith.
It's like another dead end over here.
Hey, keep going this way.
Okay.
You leave breadcrumbs for others?
That's probably a good idea. I don't think I have anything.
And you'll see door.
Well, they'll find the same dead ends we did, so. Oh yes, there's a door. Okay.
You have magic hand open door?
Yeah. I'll see if my mage hand can open that door.
Okay. Just because it looks cool. There's a nice little mage
yeah.
hand for you.
Oh, nice.
Oops. I've lost track of where you are. There's everybody down here. Okay, so you cast Mage Hand. It extends this little ghostly hand. Nothing else. I like using that animation, and Mage Hand is cast. And yeah, what do? Do you open the door with that, K2?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
I feel the need to ask. Does everybody stay where they are?
I guess I need to see the door to open it, so I will
Yep.
stay where I'm at.
Leopold's gonna stay.
Okay, Nyoka, you good there?
Yep.
The door swings open and nothing of note happens. Of course, your mage hand is... You should be able to control the mage hand as well if you want to move it around, K2.
It looks like I can't grab onto it.
Sorry, I'm in the way.
Oh, no, you're
Try
right.
again.
I should be able to move it now.
Oh yeah. I'll just move it in.
Okay, I'll tell you what you see
ooh.
in there. So a shaft of natural light spills from a tiny square hole in the ceiling onto a carved stone pedestal. An ornate cube rests on its surface.
Very nice. What do you think, Inyoka? What's the chance of this one also being trapped?
Oh, by looking at it, I say 55% chance it
Well, you've done a lot, so maybe I should go this time. I will go in,
Okay.
and I'm going to investigate to see if I suspect that there's some kind of trap on this pedestal.
Okay, make an investigation check. You don't spot any traps.
Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this cube then.
With the mage hand?
It's also too heavy to lift for the mage
Oh,
hand,
you're
or
right.
is this one?
You're right. No, it's too heavy.
I'm gonna high five my mage hand and dismiss it.
Okay.
I do like that.
That's mildly
That's how I
creepy, though, isn't it?
dismiss my mage hand. I high five it, and that's yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take the cube.
Reach and take the cube, and you have a cube.
Nice. Cube 3. We're doing so well, guys.
And this is what it looks like.
Engine. It's a rabbit.
Look like Leopold stone.
Yeah. Maybe Leopold should hold on to this one. Should we go the other way or just go the backtrack and get out of here? I'm assuming there's another door in here, but I'm assuming it just goes down the other hallway.
And Yoko, go look.
All right, I'll get your back just in case, but that's reasonable. Maybe there is something over there. Lead the way, my friend.
Yeah, I'm already moving my token. I'm just dragging it though.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, I haven't dropped it yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so you just backtracked the way you came. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought you were opening the door next to...
I thought so
K2.
too. All right.
Okay,
I'll
you retrace
go
your steps,
back.
you get there. Yep. I'll let you know if something happens.
I'll come back and just listen down the hall and make sure nothing goes sideways.
No, go this way. It stopped.
Oh. Well, then maybe we should check out that other door.
Oh, wait. Find hallway.
Oh, okay. Very good. I'll just stay back here and listen if you need help or not.
Oh, we good. I think we go out.
Okay.
Okay, so you retrace your steps. Get
Yep.
back to the puzzle floor. You're going to leave on the same squares that you entered on?
I think so.
Leopold will just jump across real
Yep.
fast.
Ba-ting! Hit.
Bonus action, the ring, and then my 15 times 3 or something.
Ah, yes, your ring of jumping. That's just like made for Leopold. Okay, so, yeah, you emerge from the temple. You have a puzzle cube in your hand. Yeah, and you're right here. What would you like to do?
Are we here?
Oh yeah, probably here, just outside the temple. Yep.
Oh, the vision turned off. It looked like it was just me.
No, it did go dark.
Oh, there we go. Very nice. Is there something in the water? It looks like there's a building in the water
Yes, there is.
or something.
This
Can
is the
we-
flooded area that I talked about. It extends
Oh,
much
right.
further than this.
Okay, so maybe we should continue On the dry part for now? Yeah, just kind of pop over on the other side.
Yeah, let's stay away from the water.
For now, yeah. So maybe you come up over here.
Okay.
Oh, looks like a temple. Or something.
Roll me a D100 K2.
Alright.
8. A whole lot of rubble and not much more. There's
Oh.
all these bare areas you have
Looks like
searched
a-
through.
Alright. Looks like a grand building. It must have been something wonderful at one point. Yeah, let's move over here.
Okay. You're going to search these buildings.
Yeah.
Nyoka, roll me a D100. Oh, similarly, rubble, not much else. Search all around here, not a lot. Head back onto this walkway, I guess.
Alright. Yep. Head up over there.
Okay, so you head up over here. Descend down the stairs. And you see there's an overturned wagon. Lies kind of down here in the street down here. Rotting flower petals litter the ground around it, and bees nest in its broken wheels. Large cut garland of jungle flowers hang from the wagon's tongue.
I'd like to see if I recognize the flowers.
Sure, make a nature check. They're flowers, you haven't seen them before. But what you do notice, and everybody else knows, is that the area around the wagon, it's an unusually lush and full of life. Like a lot of this is kind of dead, rotten jungle floor with things, trees dying. But this one looks fresh, like nice grass, jungle flowers. It's quite pleasant, it's quite full of life.
All right, I'll Inyoka check wagon, investigate wagon, perception
Okay.
wagon, whatever you want.
Okay, make an investigation check. Okay, even with a 10, you do notice something. Underneath the wagon, you see a moss-covered stone disc lies half buried in the mud underneath the wagon. Concentric ring of inscriptions cover its surface, some written in common, and others etched in jagged uniform. Vixie, well, this is very interesting. You see it as written in common, and as old Omuan, and it says the same thing. I assume you can read it as well as I can. So it says the same in both things. It says, Queen Napaka proclaims the free people of Omu fear nothing. Brave new gods protect us, as Abtu did before, but does no longer. Omu will rise again, and Napaka shall reclaim all that is hers by right of conquest. Well,
Okay.
I feel hesitant to push this out, but using this tablet is very, very useful. Using it, in theory, you could use it to transfer an old Omuan into common. So as I hesitate to say that, as you might cast me aside and my usefulness ends, but you could translate using this tablet. It might take a while, but it could be done in theory.
Okay, you stay with us until you die.
I hope I stay with you for a long time.
All right, so we'll keep going this way and keep the disc.
Oh, the disc is huge.
Oh,
At a rough estimate, maybe 200 pounds.
okay, well, I guess we leave it there then and continue this way.
Okay, so you put this strange sight behind you, and as you kind of rise up these steps to investigate further,
No.
oh,
We're
down
going
here.
west. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Roll me a D100 then, Inyoka. 84. That's a something. 84. Oh, roll me a D6. Inyoka. You find a jade ring. You find a silver inlaid wooden statues of the trickster gods and a crystal vase. And you figure all of them are worth about 25 GP each. So a jade ring. And crystal vases. Each of them you figure worth about 25 gold pieces.
We have a party loot, right?
Art, would you mind adding it to party loot?
Here,
We do
Leopold,
have
we hold these for money.
Yeah, there is a party loot character thingamajig in
Yeah.
yeah. So feel free to add them to those if you want.
I got it. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leopold.
Yeah.
Okay, we go this way.
As you leave, you hear some of the bees kind of start following you. Buzz. They're not stinging or anything, but you got a buzzing bees. They're kind of not really around you. They're hanging back a little bit. A couple of them kind of zoom around your head and you kind of brush them away as they buzz in your ear. But you seem to be followed by bees for some reason.
Don't make bees angry. We'll check out this.
D100, please. Let's say K2. Nothing much of interest. You search all around here. Whole lot of nothing. You check out over here.
Go north first.
Oh, you want to go north?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What is, it's picking all over the place. Okay, over here. Cool. All right, so okay, this is another shrine. So let me get the shrine map ready. As you might have noticed, it's actually all shrines are on the one map. Put you all together again. Okay. So, carvings of monkeys hanging from their tails decorate two cracked obelisks that stand before the shrine, enclosed by broken walls. Past the obelisks is a courtyard filled with horsetails and arum lilies. 5 archways open into darkness at the base of a ruin. Mounted above the central arch is a stone park bearing a cuneiform inscription. Allow me, since we didn't manage to get that translation stone. It says, better to be Wongo's friend than his enemy.
That's fair.
Holy shit, here come Wongo. No Blazing Saddles fans? Alright.
It's been a while since I watched that. What you notice, there are, you can probably, let me just check. Yes, you can see that everyone, apart from the central one, has a portcullis in front of it.
Maybe we need jump and climb.
Well, it's I'm gonna investigate this hall and see if there's any traps down there.
As you move there, you hear the shrieks of too early for the dolt. You hear the shrieks of monkeys, just cacophony of monkey noises. Apart from that, nothing happens.
Coming from inside the temple.
Yes, coming from inside. And let's see. As you do peer forward, peer into there, you see this statue here. It's a 10-foot tall statue of an evil-looking monkey. It balances on its tail atop a stone dais in the middle of this 20-foot high chamber. The statue is limb displayed, with hands and feet cupped. Like, you kind of going like this, right? As if you could put stuff inside of it. On the wall behind, a sculpted relief shows a monkey-like creature tearing into a giant serpent. Cuneiform inscriptions are carved above and below the relief. 4 masks of painted stones protrude from the wall. They depict the heads of a lion, a zebra, a boar, and a vulture. And Leopold, you ever look at these monkeys? It looks like very much like those monkeys who almost single-handedly took you down in the jungle. Remember, they were smiling, they're hanging upside down, and they just attacked you with their claws and their feet at the same time, making 4 attacks. They look familiar to Leopold especially.
So maybe we take fruit we find and put it, we put monkey fruit in hands of statue.
Not a bad idea.
Who's gonna do it?
Oh, no,
People
sorry,
just say,
I told you.
it'd have to be monkeys.
I told you a lie. I take everything back. You see there are portcullises amongst all of them, but they're all raised, so you could go down any one of these corridors if you wanted to. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Whew. And I didn't observe any trap mechanisms.
Did you make an investigation check?
I guess I didn't. Let me do that.
So have a look at this area right in front. If you get down close, look for some type of pressure plate. You find nothing. And as Leopold, you enter, and Yoko, you enter as well. You start hearing this cacophony of monkey shrieks.
Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna go next to each one and see if that happens.
Oh, you just It seems as if you entered the temple, like past these obelisks here.
Oh,
started.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Just leader, what are you doing? What monkey noises? I do not hear anything. Oh, I hear them now. Oh, now I don't. Now I hear them. Now I don't. It seems as if in the temple grounds we have to be suspect to this cacophony of noises.
Okay, given Yoke a monkey fruit, I go put in.
Okay. You got it, man. Which way are you gonna go?
Yoka trying to go this way but can't.
Oh,
Am I not able to go this way?
boop. Not sure why that is, but yes, you can go that way. Okay, yep, nothing happens.
So is this a dead end or a balcony overlooking?
I'll explain what it is. So, as you enter there, there's a mask. It's actually a mask here. And the mask, there's something written above the mask, but you don't know what it is. And you could presumably look through the mask by pushing your face up against it, but you can't read the inscription.
Inyoka stuck. Inyoka bring it back to Skinny Man. Skinny Man, what masks say?
Do you want me to go down there by myself?
No, I brought it back.
No, the mask is attached to the wall. See this little curved thing? It's on the wall, so you can't actually bring the mask with you. You have to press your face up against to the wall.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay, without waiting for the inscription?
Yep.
Okay. So you press your face up against the mask, and you see a ray of blue light falling on the left hand of the statue.
Oh. I guess we wouldn't see that, but
Come down and go up this one.
Alright. Sorry, just a sec. What? Okay, let's just rewind a little bit. Let's bring you back over here as you look through there. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Spell or magic effect, I have advantage.
No, it's not a magical effect.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay. See this thing behind you, Anyoka? That is you. If you double click on it, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And that is you. You transform into that.
Okay. In that case, in Yoka fly, around and up middle to left hand.
Okay, so you just fly straight up the middle. You'd have to come back here, of course. So you come down
Yeah,
here
right.
like this. See, this says,
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
vulture!
myself.
Shoot it! Do you guys see a vulture? Do you do anything?
I probably call out to Inyoka. Are you okay, Inyoka? Not knowing that that's him.
No response.
Okay. Inyoka, are you able to, or do you try to give us a sign as you're flying out of here?
Actually, Anyoka, I'm going to point out something to you, just as a whisper. There's something to keep in mind, Anyoka.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So any decisions you choose to make, keep that in mind.
Yep.
So if the vulture just kind of flies by, I'd go down to the tunnel and Yoka was down and call out to him and head down there until I find him, I guess, is what I would try to do.
Okay. Okay, so you walk down this corridor?
Yep.
Walk down this corridor. I know there's not really Inyoka there. You see nothing there. What you do see, though, is a mask that kind of looks like a vulture, and there's something written above the inscription. But it's an old Omu, and you can't read it. But it's very much a vulture mask here.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what K2 would think would happen. I don't know if he would know that or not. So I'm just going to assume that I'm just going to call out to everyone, and Yoka is gone, and I'm going to come ask Orvex to read this inscription. Maybe something happened to Yoka. Do you mind reading this? I'll come with you to protect you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you, son. It says, one of the others has no friends.
One of the others has no friends.
Okay, I'm going to go out now. This is a bit much for me, but that's what it says.
Okay. You mind? I mean, there might be some more down here. I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on down here.
So this one looks like a zebra, and it says, my only friend starved to death.
Oh. Well, the zebra would have no friends then. I'm gonna do the same. If you wouldn't mind, Orvex, let's just check each of these and see if we can figure something out.
Okay, I'll just give you all of them as we go through this. So the zebra said, my only friend starved to death. The one where you are is a boar, sorry. I'm just typing these out all together. Says the vulture is lucky to be alive on the boar. And finally, on this far one, over here, if you want to go there, is a mask of a lion. And the lion one, lion one says, I ate one of the boar's friends. What you doing there, Mr. Bird?
I was thinking about it, and I think he would perch himself on top of the statue.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Sorry, Malcolm, one clarification.
Uh-huh.
You have the vulture and the zebra saying my only friend starved to death, but wasn't the vulture one of the others has no friends?
You're right. Copy and paste didn't work. I'll just confirm that.
Got it.
Yeah, the vulture, one of the others, has no friends. My apologies.
I'm so lonely.
There's the correct ones. Probably even looks more confusing. Oh, no, there we go. Ah. Still not getting it right.
I think I got it.
I'll do it one more
But
time. There we go.
Oh man. Can I see into the room? It looks like I can. Or do I have to look through the mask to see the?
You'd have to look through the mask.
That's so scary. I'm gonna try. I haven't walked down this one yet. I'm gonna walk down this hallway
Okay.
and follow the vulture and see what it's doing.
Okay. You have a look. You see a vulture perching on the statue of this monkey god thing. Nothing appears to be happening to the vulture. It's just perching there.
Like on its shoulder, or where?
Just perching. Well, you tell me, Inyoka, where's the vulture perching?
Probably on the head, on the very top, on the head.
Okay.
Hmm.
You see an inscription
I don't.
at the base of the statue. Orvux comes, oh, okay. It says, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
Wongo's friend.
Okay, I'm out of here, sorry.
Okay. I
And
feel
remember,
like we're onto something.
You saw the monkey, and it's kind of got two of its hands cupped, and it's two of its feet cupped. As if you could pour water into them.
I see. Okay, so Wongo's friend. So let's see here. One of the others has no friends. My only friend starved to death. The vulture is lucky to be alive. I ate one of the boar's friends. Wongo. Let's see. What do they say about Wongo? Well, it's definitely not the zebra. We can process elimination. Okay, so then the lion ate the boar's friend, which is the vulture, I think. I'm gonna go down the hallway with the boar head
Okay.
and take a look through the mask.
Okay. So, make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's a terrible start. Yeah.
Okay, just a sec. So, you're looking through the boar mask, which is that one. See that thing behind you? That's you.
Well, I hope
Control
someone else
over
can
that
figure it
token.
out.
He's looking right down there and sees that happen and goes, "Oh goody!" And he goes to the zebra one. And he's
Okay.
gonna go look through the zebra mask. I'm not gonna be left out of this. This was too much fun.
You're going to
love
the
it.
zebra one? Well, actually, I'll do one thing first. You can absolutely do that. I'm just going to whisper something to you.
Oh, dang it.
K2.
Yeah, I think I realize my error now.
So... That's what you see. Another thing to keep in mind is... Okay, so yes, so you see K2 transform into a boar. Let me just give you that boar line of sight so you can see. Okay, K2, you dashing up towards the zebra one?
Yeah, I think that was Leopold. But I'm gonna go
Oh, sorry,
outside
Leopold.
and I'm gonna go outside and eat some. I think I don't know, plants maybe.
Sure.
Boars eat.
So munching on these
I
plants.
can't
yep.
get in any of these. They're all blocked. Oh no, I can
There
get
you
in
go.
there, Coast.
Okay, so you just wander up and peer through the zebra mask. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
Okay, you do not transform into a zebra, but what you see is you see this Leopold.
First off, Leopold says, "Ah." Okay. Flowing onto the. Okay. So I walk out and I say, and I walk down here and look. Do I see it that happening now or not?
Nope.
Only when I was looking through the map.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say to everybody that's not an animal probably, or even the animals. When I looked through that zebra thing, man, there was a blue light on the right foot of that statue. And then I'm going to take my flask out and I'm just going to pour some water into it.
Okay, so I'll just put that on there. So you put some into
That foot, the right foot, the blue light.
the
was
right
up there.
foot. Okay, so you pour some water into there. Okay, so you pour the water in. The water starts to sizzle. And then three creatures emerge from the thing that you poured it into, and they go almost made of steam, and they erupt from there. And we're gonna have to do one of these.
Uh-oh.
Boar and vulture, you can roll into this as well if you like.
I'm probably just gonna run away. I don't like. I'm as a boar. I don't like run. I don't like fighting.
You must look like Al.
Yeah, I just want to eat, man. And be left in peace.
How do you think those dogs felt, man? How do you think the dogs felt? Think about that next time. Maybe those are polymorphed into something else. You don't know.
It's true. They just need to eat something.
Okay, so into initiative. Okay, so yes, as you tip water into it, these little creatures appear. Leopold, you're quick to act though. What do you do?
I bring out my glaive with its reach, and I go the one straight north of me. I go ah, and I go poke poke.
It gets poked. So let's have a look. Am I double checking something? Okay. Actually, both of those are at disadvantage. So we'll say the 17 hits, and can you roll again, please? Both attacks are at disadvantage. So we'll say the first one hits.
Yeah. So that's
the second
11, 25.
Okay, so you poke it twice with your glaive, hacking into it. The creature recoils back in pain, taking 14 points of damage. Whoops. Taking minus 14 points of damage. And it recoils back. Says something back at you that's just completely you do not understand it at all. Up. You stay there, Leopold.
I run there. Oh! I go. And I look at the vulture. I don't know you, man. And I just run away.
Orvix. Oh my goodness. This is not my fight. And he stumbles away and he takes a dash action. He's still very weak from his ordeal, so only goes 30 feet. Dragonbait. This smells of charcoal and charges forward. Salida sees one of these creatures, draws back on her bows and says, "Hi, creatures!" Fires a short bow. Oh, natural 20. Say, what did she see? I will say she does that onto that creature there. Okay, the steam methods, which is what they are. They attack a vulture. Okay, so it is going to attack the vulture. The vulture having an AC of 10 goes. It's going to try and claw, and it does claw. And Mr. Vulture, you take 5 points of damage. And goodbye, Mr. Vulture. Hello, Mr. Inyoka. Boop. So as it cuts through Inyoka, you appear on top of the statue. I'm going to make you an acrobatics check to remain on top of the statue. It's a lot harder as a you than it is a vulture.
So do you want me to do it as in Yoker or the vulture?
As in Yoker. I'll say that's good enough. So it attacks you, and it's a little bit disorientating, of course, trying to maintain your balance as your form changes, but you do manage. So you're perching up on top of the statue now. That was the first one. The second one is going to take a big breath in. Blast out this huge ball of fire. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Inyoka?
Yep. Is that considered a spell or magic
Nope.
effect?
Nope. So it breathes steam at you, and you manage to get the full lot in the face. Take 4 points of fire damage as it breathes in your face. Carrick.
Alright, I'm going to try to run up into the action here, so Let's see, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I have a clear shot between Dragon Bait and Inyoka? Being able to hit the something? It looks like they're all blocked from my view.
I'm going to say they have half cover just from the angle you're at. So you can attack them, but they're going to get a +5 to
Yeah,
your
this
AC.
is going to be tough. All right, I will throw a javelin. Let's see. Whoops.
Oh, despite the angle, you do manage to go through it as it flies through the air and stabs into the creature. Roll damage.
Nice.
Which one, sorry? You can choose.
Oh, let's see. I will go up to this one.
Oh, that's a good choice because that one has exactly 7 hit points.
Ah,
Unfortunately, though, it explodes upon death. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, Inyoka?
Oh man, sorry, Yoka.
You dodge out the way it explodes, and you take. You still take half damage. So take half of that. So take 1 point of damage, Inyoka.
All right,
Karen.
I'm gonna throw another javelin. I'm gonna go after that one.
Yep, same thing. +5 to its AC.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, yeah, no. It flies through and crashes against the other side of the corridor.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Mr. Boar, would you like to just eat some more grass?
Yeah, I feel like that's. I might even move away a little bit because the noise is bothering me.
Noise is bothering me. That's hilarious. 2, 3, 4, 5. Artis is going to do the same thing. He's going to fire 3 times with his longbow. 5, 13. They both miss with a cover. And his last one misses as well. So the arrows just start flying around you and you're going... but they all miss. Rock.
Can I do any type of ranged attack with all these people lined up?
You can. You can, but the methods will have a +5 to their AC.
Oh, that's no bueno. Well, I'll throw a couple javelins.
Okay. So 16, 11, and 10. Yep, both miss. Just clack against the other side of the corridor.
All right. No bueno. I'll step aside so Leopold can get in.
I don't see you on the initiative order in Yoka. Probably because I deleted your token. So roll into initiative again in Yoka. $14. So I'll tell you what we'll do.
I was the vulture, so.
Okay. Let's assume that the transformation of it throws you off to the turn. That'll make it easier. Which I think is what you're probably trying to say. Okay, Leopold.
I'm gonna pop my head down there, and then I'm just going to go like, I don't know. I'm gonna throw a boomerang at the first one in the front here.
Misses.
it-
Comes back to your hand.
It weaves through the whole corridor, missing everyone on the return, and I catch it just before it hits Arcus, and then I throw it back out again. Woo!
And a 17. A +5. 17 will hit.
Donk.
Dunk. And hits the steam method. It lets off a little bit of steam. Whoops. What did I do that for? Okay, so yep, it hits it. 4 points of damage. Boomerang actually just crashes to the floor.
And I'm done.
Oh my goodness! You guys are crazy! We should flee this place! Dragonbait comes up with his Holy Avenger. If you haven't worked that out, that's a sword he has. Once! Misses! Twice! Hits! Is it a fiend? I think it is a fiend, actually. Oh no, it's an elemental. But he still does 10 points of slashing damage to this creature. And recoils back. You can smell he's smelling faintly of charcoal. The steam method is going to do its steam breath on you. Make a dexterity saving throw, Anyoka. You take 4 points of damage. That's its turn. The other one did it last time, so I'm going to roll a d6. Doesn't get it back. It's going to attack you with its claws. Rolls a 12, so it just bounces off your armor, no problem. Solida comes charging forward. Nyoka did not like me, but you are still an ally. And she fires her bow twice at these creatures. Pachoo, pachoo. Actually, just once. And from there, it'll hit, and the arrow embeds in the creature next to her. Okay, Carrick.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to. Can I squeeze by Solida?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay. All right. I will do that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to use my sword against that one.
Okay.
And this.
Simus.
Oh man! All right. I will swing again.
That's a hit.
Awesome. We'll roll our damage, and I'm going to do a divine smite on that one.
Okay.
Let's see, I just rolled out my divine smite. I don't know why I always lose this one on my character sheet. Divine. Sorry, guys. All right, so that's a 1d8 on top of that, right? Okay.
No, just 2d8.
Oh, 2d8? All right, I'll
2d8.
roll a second time.
Yeah, it's not a theme, so you need the extra bonus one. But you charge up your sword, and you just carve through this thing. It explodes. Carrick, Anyoka, and Dragonbait need to make dexterity saving throws. Dragonbait. Anyoka, you managed to dodge the worst of it. So you can take half of this, Anyoka. You can take 4, and Carrick and Dragonbait can take 8 each.
8.
As it explodes. Now that's your first attack. Is that your first attack? No, those are your 2 attacks.
Yep, that was both of them. Yep, that's it.
Okay, Anyoka.
All right. So I'll hop down here. And boom.
Miss. Hit. Does it die? I don't think it dies. What is it? Oh, no, it doesn't die. Oh, that kills it. It explodes. Carrick and Anyoka make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Anyoka, no. So you can both take d8 points of damage. Well, I'm rolling well on my d8s. Both take 8 points of damage. And with that one, the last one explodes. There's just shards of ice left. And that'll be the end of the combat.
Can I go over and do an unarmed strike on the boar?
Sure. You can do an unarmed strike on the boar. The boar was being naturally cautious, so you're not going to get this at advantage, but 15 does hit.
Oh man.
Okay. So, Mr. Boar, this big, huge dragonborn comes up and punches you in the face. You get a bloody nose, but it doesn't kill you. Mr. Boar, you can make an attack on the dragonborn, please.
Oh, K2 doesn't come out of it? Dang it.
No, it took the blow
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
gonna
champ.
freaking tusk you, man.
Oh, there's a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right.
Don't forget you got your charge attack against there as well. 14, that hits. Roll damage.
I'm gonna kill this boar.
It doesn't go down. Do you want to do another
Freaking
tusk
Toss my
attack
buddy
there?
K2 back.
Charging you, man. Oh, I have to move at least 20 feet. Never mind. I'll
You
tusk
could
you.
back up over here and then charge. It would get an attack of opportunity, though.
22,
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
22
tusk
hits.
Okay, 4 points of damage, Rock.
Dang it.
I'm looking pretty bad shape though.
I'm trying to help you out, buddy. So
I appreciate it. But hey, this board doesn't know that. Oh,
Okay,
nice.
that hits.
crit.
So, what do you double the dice? You don't actually have any dice. Because it's 1
5
plus
points
your
of-
strength, right? I'm going to say
Yeah,
the
so it
1
should
gets
be-
doubled to 2. So you take 6 points of damage. Good news is that K2 comes back. But K2, you take 5 points of damage as Rock punches you to your senses.
All right.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. We got some temporary hit points for that. Nice. Well, I was incorrect. I think process elimination. Maybe the lion mask is the right one.
Well, let me give you the other clues. I'm going to assume you compare notes. So, there was a ray of blue light that fell. Whoops. Go away, non-ray blue of light. So, a ray of blue light from the vulture. Left hand. So, like that. Like feet at the bottom and arms at the top. And you also saw the zebra. What did the zebra? Sorry, when someone did the boar.
The board was the
Left
left
foot.
foot, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So the lion is the right hand, or it should be, or maybe the right hand. It probably would be.
And
And you'll see light in the left hand.
Oh, so right
And,
hand then. The right hand was probably the lion.
and I just put a
Perhaps.
circle around that one because that's where Leopold poured the water in.
Well, I'm not exactly sure who Wongo's friend is, but we know it's not the zebra because the zebra doesn't have any friends. And we know it's not. Oh, and that was the zebra. This was the zebra. Okay. And it says the lion ate one of the boar's friends. So that one I'm not sure, because if boar has more than one friend, it says one of the boar's friends. So I don't really know for sure. But we could just try pouring water in the right hand. And we might end up finding something else. But we
Is
just
that
know
what
it's
you
not
do?
the zebra.
Right
Yeah,
hand?
I'm going to pour some water. Yeah, on the right hand.
Sounds
Okay.
like a great idea.
Okay, the right hand.
Doesn't sound good.
You hear a snarling, disembodied voice saying, "Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children to claim it. What is your choice?"
Take the prize and curse your friends or fight my children to claim it. I feel like the second. I don't really want to curse my friends. What do you guys in agreement on that?
I don't want to be cursed.
Yeah. All right. So, fight your children. I'm just going to say it.
Okay, as you say that, several creatures appear. Just almost like materialize. Whoops. And you see 6 of the creatures that almost called Leopold in a single round just kind of drop from the rafters and start snarling.
Is that all?
It'd have to be monkeys.
Sound like Indiana Jones. It had to be monkeys. Okay, this is going to take a while, so I think we'll pause it there, guys. But you've done pretty good with the puzzle so far, so well done. But we'll catch you guys next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
See you next week.